why did you join the consultant course, and what do you think you have gotten out of it? You have now been through it. So what do you think are like 2-3 things that are helpful for you in your work? So why did you join and what did you get out of it?
Yeah, to be totally honest, I had bought the books. I bought the EXO organizations. I bought EXO transformations before I decided to take the consultancy course. And I'm going to say I had strong biases. I read the books. I just see it as a stepping stone to get the consultancy. But I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this anyways. I thought the course would be quite simple, and I thought it would just be just get it over with. And my world was kind of changed in 4 weeks, which is awesome. And so what I found, there's 2 areas I think I found that were really good. The first one in the professional area, I can't stress this enough, but the immersion of the course is the value of the course. You can read about things forever, and until you actually go do it and experience it for yourself the first time, it's not real. It's just, I don't know how to explain that. So the course is very, very immersive, and that's the power of it. There's a few other things around that. I was also surprised at the power of the marketplace and the advisor call. I've been talking to one of my clients till I've been blue in the face. I think they're getting sick of hearing about things that I'm saying. But when you get someone from Spain or you get someone from Bangkok speaking to your client, all of a sudden it just adds a level of power and validity to it, which you can't substitute. So I didn't expect that, but that was amazing. And I think the last part was it validated a lot of the work we're doing with our innovation delivery studio, which sometimes needs that reinforcement. Because as you kind of forge through in this new space, it's hard. There's a lot of people that don't want to support you and trying to stop you, and to have a community like this is amazing. And the last part I wanted to touch on, and this was completely unexpected, was from the personal side of it. So I went into it and I saw this as a task that I just needed to do. I just need to get through the 4 weeks and then I can move on. What happened is personally, the level of energy and passion in my life kind of exploded. My wife, I think, is extremely tired of hearing me speak about expo organizations and attributes and MTPs but you know what, she's going to hear about more of it tonight. And it's really cool, the respect and the awe that I have now actually for the people in our community. Like I was on the course with Monica. You are an incredibly busy person, Monica. I don't know how you do it, but just the knowledge in the community, and I think the community seems very humble to me, and that's just awesome. It's a community without ego, I think, a community of incredible knowledge, and that just helped to drive my passion. So it's been an awesome experience for me. I didn't expect how I would feel today when I started, and I would recommend it, absolutely would.
Awesome, Darcy. Thank you very much, and it was awesome to have you on the course. Monica, let's go over to you with the same last question. Why did you take the certification, and what do you think are some concrete benefits you've taken out of it that can be useful for your work?
Right, thank you. Well, like I said, I've been working with entrepreneurs for some time. And when I took the foundations course and I got a first glimpse at everything that it entailed, a lot of these attributes and a lot of these characteristics that Darcy is explaining, it was very clear to me from the get-go that this course would equip me better to help others grow, and in the process, grow myself. Growth is very important to me. It's an important motivator and important value. So it was clear from the beginning that this was a good place to start. It apparently, at a first glance, it looks like an easy framework, right? You go through the slides, you said, oh my God, if I just follow these steps, I'm done. But actually, in its simplicity, it allows you to drive very rich and valuable conversation with companies or individuals that are rock star quality and want to do more, yet they haven't dedicated the space, the time, and even sometimes the silence to think about how they're going to go about it. It's a very user-friendly, at least it was for me, a very user-friendly platform, a very hands-on experience. I like things that are to the point and fast, and I like that the approach is, fast-paced and, focusing on what's very important to learn that day. And then in the end, I guess my number one reflection is that as I kept doing the conversations and doing that consulting work with my client, which is an actual startup, very innovative startup, it was clear to me that the more value I could bring to my client, the more I was growing, not only in the knowledge of what they were doing, but also on expanding my skills and knowledge about the exponential framework methodology and all of the value. Last but not least, communication was key. Communication with my trainer, with Lars, who was amazing, with my client, with the advisor who helped me do the call, and with the community in general. It's fast track, you need to dedicate time to it, yet it's super invigorated, and I highly recommend it to everyone on the call today.
Great. Thank you, Monica. Great to have you here, and thank you for the testimonial.